Emergency stations. Fired in the forward compartment. No emergency stations. Emergency stations. We have a collision and a fire in the forward compartment.
Deep under the North Sea, these Norwegian sailors simulate an emergency. On the ocean floor, there's little time for decision-making. The slightest mistake can put the lives of an entire crew in peril. Rescue exercises are common, but never before have NATO submariners been saved by Russians. In the command centre, they communicate with the rescue team using code and an underwater telephone. Right now, we're sitting 90 metres deep on the ocean floor. The Russian rescue vessel is circling above us. They're trying to dock. They'll do that in a few minutes, then drain the water, and the Norwegian sailors will climb out here to be rescued. As the AS-34 rescue sub attaches itself, the Norwegian crew prepares to abandon ship.
In a real situation, it would be about 3 cubic meters of water, and then we just pop the hatch and let the water drain down into the boat.
Come on!
And it's through here that the Norwegian sailors have to climb to be rescued. It's certainly not easy, but I think in an emergency situation you'd still be very grateful for the opportunity to be brought out through a hole like this to safety. It then takes just minutes to rise to the surface and complete the mission. The role of the submarine has changed vastly in recent decades, from a combat weapon to a covert surveillance vehicle.
The Cold War is over. A lot of armed forces have now a new role, and certainly for the submarine that's true. So we focus much more now on information gathering.
Russian involvement in these exercises is significant. For all its griping in recent months about the expanding role of NATO, Oslo-based expert Jakub Grzymierski says Russia is still cooperating with the alliance.
I tend to treat this kind of exercises more as a kind of sending political signals, and Russia has been sending rather mixed political signals.
Until now, very few NATO sailors would ever have thought they'd be pulled from the ocean floor by a Russian rescue team. But if these exercises are a political signal, perhaps NATO and Russia could have a cooperative future. Hamish MacDonald, Al Jazeera, off the Norwegian coastline.